Good morning, and today we came up with one more topic that is skimming and scanning and intensive and extensive reading. See here, these are the part and parcel of reading. When we are reading something, one must follow any one of these. And if I'm not mistaken, when we are reading, we are actually following that, but nobody knows we are going through these, parts of reading. Why? Because reading is an activity that can add someone's knowledge about important news and also some vocabulary. Realizing the importance of some collages make it as one of the subject. So that's the reason we have to read this topic. Let's see. Let's see what is skimming and scanning and how we actually supposed to do them while reading. So skimming normally happens with a overall idea, or we're gonna get the overall impression about the content, because we are not going to read each and every line, or we are not going to read each and every word when we are doing that. So when we are getting an exact or when we are getting an overall impression, or when we have an overall idea about that paragraph, that type of reading actually comes under skimming. And also, when we are reading this skimming, how are we supposed to skim? So when you're going for skimming, so you should read the introductory paragraph and the conclusion paragraph carefully, and also you should search for headings and subheadings to get a good grasp of idea. And notice any italicized or bold-faced words or phrases are there. So this is how, observing these things, we have to skim a paragraph or a content. Moving on to the second one, scanning. So here it is completely different. So we actually look for the answers. Normally, the scanning actually happens to occur in reading comprehensions. So when we write any English examination, so normally we happen to see reading comprehension exercises. So there they'll give a paragraph followed by certain questions, a set of questions, sorry. So when we are doing that exercise, we actually look for the answers. When we are reading the paragraph, we don't actually or we least bother about the rest of the content, but our eyes only looks for the answer what we are actually searching for. So when we are scanning, so how are we supposed to, what are the things that we need to keep in our mind? See here, we have to read selectively and skip through the sections. State the specific information. You should search for headings and subheadings to get a grasp of idea as to where your required detail will be found. And also try to anticipate how the answer will appear and the clues you might use to help you to locate the answer. So this is how you have to scan when you are reading a paragraph. And let's see. Next one is here, intensive and extensive readings. So in intensive reading, we actually read for specific aims and tasks. It doesn't mean that when we are reading, we read not sentence by sentence, not by line, but we read word to word, and also we focuses on each and everything. For example, as you are seeing here, so we focuses even more on grammar and as well as vocabulary. So when it comes to this intensive reading, the learner reads a short text and puts some events or points from it into chronological order. According to this, according to this approach, this helps language learners to understand the language grammar and syntax. This is how this intensive reading actually helps us to improve our reading skills. And second one is here, extensive reading. So extensive reading most of the times happens to occur for, it is also called as the joy of reading. So we just read and we ignore some points here, and we don't actually focus much on the things. In this type of reading, we'll be exposed to the widest range of vocabulary and grammatical structures, because as you are reading, and it will make you a better language learner and help you on the way to fluency. This is how actually these intensive and extensive readings will help us to have better reading. So this is what is all about skimming and scanning, intensive and extensive reading. Regarding to this topic, if you still have any queries, You can ping me on WhatsApp or you can give me a call. Thank you.